Okay, folks, welcome to the Contrarian Trader. This is Bob Desmond. It is Saturday the 18th. Let's go over stock symbol PHOT. Company's name is Growlife Marijuana stock. I can't believe the number of requests I received to do a review of this chart. Every week I send out a request to my members, send me in the stock symbols that you'd like to go over, and I review the charts for them on video as I'm doing right now. And this week, I must have had about 10 requests for this stock symbol, PHOT. So this video goes out to members Stefan, Paul, Bill, Roger, Jacob, Sanjay, Marcus, Maria, Mario, and Sunil. All right, so let's get to it. Before we get to any stock that we're looking to trade, we always want to take a look at the overall markets. How are they setting up? So before we get into Growlife, let's take a look at the Russell 2000. The IWM, you can type that in, is the tracking symbol for the Russell 2000. It's what I use all the time. And you can see that we're in a long-term uptrend, good bottoming tail last week off the lower band of the rising uptrend channel. So the market's still intact. I am net bearish, and I'm becoming more and more bearish on the markets every single day because I believe them to be so extended. So we'll be looking to add to short positions in the coming week. That being said, we remain in an uptrend. This market can turn on a dime. And the reason why I'm kind of belaboring my bearishness on the overall market, it's because stocks like PHOT are going to get hammered if this market decides to roll over. Why is that? Well, they're not really marginable. As far as I know, somebody can correct me, OTC stocks are not marginable. Even if they are marginable, you're not going to have the buying power with a PHOT that you are with a Google, or they're just not as marginable. So what will happen if the market begins to correct? You need to understand that we are at the highest margin debt since 2007 pre-crisis. And if this market rolls over, not if, when this market rolls over, you're going to have margin calls go out. And most people are overly leveraged. They're not going to be able to go to their bank and say, let me have more cash and put it into my brokerage account. They're going to need to sell stocks. So they will call their brokers, and the brokers will tell them, sell the Growlives of the world, because that's how you free up the most buying power. So just keep that in mind. That being said, I think Growlife is a fairly good-looking chart. This is a weekly chart. Good, strong uptrend. Here's your primary uptrend channel. It went parabolic. We remain in an uptrend. Note, volume bars, a stock that's obviously in play. Back in 2010, 11, 12, there was no volume. Thinly traded. You can see that the up volume bars have been steadily increasing. Now, here's the problem that Growlife ran into literally a couple of weeks ago. It went parabolic, extreme overbought, no big deal. It's expected with stocks like these. They could stay overbought for long periods of time. Technically, if you read Technical Analysis for Dummies, the stock is still overbought. I don't subscribe to general overbought, oversold conditions, so I still think the stock is a potential buy if it meets certain criteria. So getting back to a couple of weeks ago, we topped out at 46 cents per share, almost 47 cents per share. Why? Why was this predictable? And this is what I teach my members. It was predictable because you had buyers back here who got hammered like baby seals in this sell-off. This is a pump and dump, and it got sold off. So these buyers have been holding on to this stock for over a year, in 2 years, were finally made somewhat whole when they met this resistance level. Say 55 cents per share, the buyers in that neighborhood. When we break out, and I do believe that we will break out above 47 cents per share, you're going to have a whole new lot of sellers that are going to want to be made whole. Does that mean that you cannot buy the stock? No, of course you can. You just need to know when to buy, where the sellers are, so you're not overly leveraged, and to identify good risk to reward entry points. And one that I'm thinking about, one right, looking at this chart, is we get a breakout above 47 cents per share. That's right. I'm saying that it's safer to buy above 47 cents per share and then pull back, flash some bottoming tails. As you see right here, bottoming tail is a sign of support. That it implies that this support level will hold. It will also tell you where to put your stop loss order. If we break back down below support here at 47 cents per share, then you need to stop out of the trade. We could always pull back to the lower band of this rising uptrend channel, and you could look to get in. Big selling pressure last week. It's to be expected after this huge move to the upside and then a sell-off intra-week the prior week. No shock. All we really want to do is see these down volume bars decline dramatically in the coming weeks. So that's the weekly story. This is the macro story, the 30,000-foot view, and you need to respect it. There are sellers back here. They're looking to get made whole. They got made whole. Now we're in consolidation. You're going to have some backing and filling, and we'll probably get another breakout. Let's take a look at the daily chart. All right, daily chart of PHOT. I gave you the macro view, the 30,000-foot view. Now here is a shorter-term daily view. You always want to take a look. A, where the market's trading. B, what's the macro long-term view, weekly, monthly chart of the stock? Is it in an uptrend? Is it in a net downtrend? And we've confirmed that the stock is in an uptrend. Now let's take a look at the daily chart. Good bottoming tails here at 18 cents per share. That's a sign of support. I'm looking for a breakout on the stock. I wouldn't touch it unless we get that breakout because we could just drop right down through support here. We want the markets to tell us when is it safe to get long of PHOT. And they will send us a clue. And I will send out an alert to members and to all the members that I named. I'll go over this on the week ahead commentary, which is set to be released tomorrow. And on the week ahead commentary, I will be sending out a video on the health of the overall stock market. What do I think is going to happen in the coming week and or weeks, and the stocks that we're looking to trade in the coming week. Growlife, PHOT will be one of those stocks. If and when we do get long of PHOT, I will send out a trade alert to members as I do in all my trades. And I also want to talk about the 30-minute chart. I do believe that there's a good setup on the 30-minute chart. I'll go over that with members on the week ahead commentary. Watch for these volume bars. We would like to see them decline because that's a sign that the selling pressure is alleviating. And we want to see continuation, bottoming tails, and or a breakout, and then we'll look to buy on that breakout. But we will not buy all at once. We will build in increments. Just because it broke out and that we're building a position doesn't mean that we're done buying. It may take us a week, 2 weeks to finish buying up our position. All the while we're building our position, we want to look for exit points. Before I get into this trade, I'm going to be able to tell my members exactly where we're going to stop out of this trade. If you're not currently a member of the Contrarian Trader, enter your email address and we'll send you out the best stock picks video as well as some trade videos on how I like to trade. If you watch this on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, etc. And if you have any questions, please shoot me an email, robert@thecontrariantrader.com. And for you folks that are opting into my email, I hate spam too. You will not be spammed. Talk to you soon, folks. Take care.